Hello and welcome. Uh, Yesterday for you guys, I posted a bonus crash and burn video because the game went so poorly, and maybe you've had some time to watch it or sit on it, or maybe you're watching this all together now. Either way, I just came out of that game, and I am like, let's just say I really like a palate cleanse with a new run, and I do not want to look at Thorgate. Please don't be the one we have to do. IO mining. And Giant Ice Asteroid, honestly. But let's look at those. Strip Mine, Noctis City, Extreme Cold Fungus, Industrial Center. What is this run? This is so good. There's so many things. Let's go to the game state. I don't like. How much can you grab and still go for IO on the second turn? Really, right? Like. The thing is, like, these are such powerful cards. Maybe not Noctis, because you need the energy. We don't have any energy way. And I'm not playing Thorgate. Let's just take this. With 14 income, I can buy IO next turn, and that's what I'm going to do. So, nothing turn one. Just bought some cards. Whatever. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. And now we have enough money to buy one card right now. So the two things that stick out. We need energy to do our strip mine. But we need Science Tag to play that. That's fine. Also, GHG Factories is one of the better energy to heat. I think it's like the best energy to heat conversion you can get, 1 to 4. Don't get me wrong, there's things like Soletta or even the Mohole, which is twice as expensive but doesn't cost an energy. I can only buy one. I think I'm more desperate for the energy, and at least then I can fish for some science. Oh, I can use my heat. I could have bought 2 cards there. That was an oversight. I should have spent my 3 heat to get the heat generating building. For sure. I think we can do the mining area and this. Now, are we going to have that many science tags? I can't not grab anti-grav, right? Yeah, I can't not grab it. So then I'm going to build this. I need to have a... yeah. No, I have money. Okay, I have heat. So I put this here. And then for 1 heat, I can buy this and get a titanium mine. And then for a heat, and that brings us to 7 heat, right? And then I use 7 heat to get a steel income. I think I'm a genius. I think I'm like playing on another level. Like, we're killing it. We're just so good at terraforming Mars. Like, why do people even try to fight us? This is a science tag, and this is a science tag. However, we only need 2 science tags. Well, 3 science tags. Maybe we commit to the science. We get acquired company. We hit done. We slap that acquired company in. 3 income. It's actual dollars. We have 3 titanium coming in. So next thing you know, we're going to do a giant asteroid. Turn 5 already, though, is... Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are we doing a Jovian strat all of a sudden? We wouldn't have enough left to buy an ocean. I thought I might have enough left for this, but I'm short $2. That's bad. I'm short $1. Oh no, I'm short $1. I'm gonna sell the water splitting plant because that means I can get another steel production. We're gonna have to. I don't know how we're gonna get our plants. I don't know how we're gonna do a lot of things, but you know, we're gonna have to, you know, put up our bootstraps and pray, pray to Lord Jeebus. Do we have science? We have a science tag, so with a second science tag, I could get this, and then with that, I could get the strip mine. Let's just go for that. How much does the giant ice asteroid use? Just 9 titanium. I think we do it no matter what. I just can't figure out if we want to get steel out of it or titanium. Let's get 2 cards first. Look at the 2 cards. They use steel. They're sciencey. Had I done that first, I could have chosen some of those science tags instead of the one I chose, which would have been much better, but you know, whatever. Whatever. And even here, that was kind of a mistake too, because I could have played the natural preserve on some steel and then use that steel. I think it's best to just get a steel production. That's a better rate of return. Let's look at our tags. We have 2 science tags with another 1, 2 in hand, so 4. We need to get up to 7. We really need some of the other big science tag cards along the way to make it worthwhile, but at least we have enough for a strip mine next. And building industries and a power plant, like that's a good combo. I feel like it's a good combo. This costs us 3 steel, but we could scoop up 2 steel getting it. And that leaves us enough to strip mine, which is like the big move. Now, I'm finding it very difficult here because I want to get both of these things, which I'd be $1 short of anyway. I'd like to get a steel production, but instead, if I do 1 heat bump, which actually helps us terraform the planet, I get the heat production, and that actually gets us to a breakpoint of 5 and 3, so I know that was the right move. It just, there's other things I wanted to do, you know me. Anything but terraform the planet. Deimos Down's gonna help. Do we have events? Not really. But we'll take Media Group. It sets us on a path of, you know, potentials. So water imports from Europa is interesting in that it would help us moving forward, but I think what's better is this plant and heat production. That also gets us to a breakpoint. These 2 are pretty good. Well, 2 income here is just as good, and it's a science. Oh, and you can buy these with steel, though. So you're a steel. And then you're a couple of steel. And I think it's going overboard. But one last time I'll get a steel production. So now we have 8. It's worth 3, so that's $24 a turn in steel. You know, that's a very significant steel count, to be honest. We really want aquifer pumping, but I'll take Lake Marineris. Windmill would also be good, and adaptation tech is also good. It would help us with the windmills. But nah. You know, sometimes it's just a big but nah. What we really need is cards. And I'm leaning towards Deimos just because. If I'm gonna do Deimos, I should get this. And then I Deimos. And if I can't do any better in the following turn, then I have to water from Europa. Then all that stuff is just useless right now, so. We're getting decent income from our TR. AI Central, Food Factory. I don't want to do Food Factory, but AI Central is a no-brainer in this circumstance. In these circumstances, you use 7 steel that you have like already lined up. You get 2 cards, and it gets you 1 science tag closer. Let's look at our tags. We have 5, 6, 7. Seems like a no-brainer. It's just where do you put it? I might buy an ocean this turn. Where do I want to put it? I want to do it for some plants. Which gives us enough for more plants. It gives us options, and it gets us into this 2 plant area. Oh, we can spend $2 for a card. Yes. So we can get adaptation technology this turn, but it still does nothing for us. So let's just chill. Next turn we get our anti-grav. I'm not convinced it's like great because we're really struggling 4 cards, but with AI Central and now Quantum Extractor. Lava Flows is also good because we get $3 back on it. Let's buy a card and get 2 more cards, and then let's discuss. So Quantum Extractor is a very good card. Anti-grav. Gotta get anti-grav. Cupola City. Could put it here. I think what I want to do first is do 3 titanium for an ocean here. Now, if I play Cupola City in such a way that I get plants. Oh, in fact, I can do it just using steel. So I get plants with it. Yeah, we have so much steel that, like, that's a joke for us. As in, it's so good and obvious. We don't want to buy more steel production because we have so much. We'll spend $0 to steal 3 cards here, though. Or $3, rather. We got $3 back because it was an event as well, which made it particularly powerful. We could put a volcano here. I think we need it. Oh, I was going to build rovers. I'm going to build... I do this all the time. I don't build rovers until I'm like... There's no sense building it until you build a city. But then you are me and you forget to frickin' build it. So then you just... It's just bad. Permafrost. Nice. So now the oceans are kind of coming together. The fact that we can use our titanium income on it makes me feel good. This other stuff is alright, but let's just... Yeah, let's get some more card draw. I can use my heat to buy the card if we like it. Farming is useful. Because -4, like, we're right around the corner from that. We are not going to get the Tropical Resort. Steel cards. Steel cards. Ooh, ocean cards. And it's an event. This is steel, but we don't really have the energy for it. We run it a single time. It's worth it. Okay. In the interest of potentially running it a single time, I will buy Physics Complex. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and be able to run it 2 times because we got a beam from a thorium asteroid. You know, what a specific card to name, and yet here it is. I'm gonna do it. Should have done the asteroid first. I admit it. I admit it. Might do the nuke though. The nuke gets us the ocean, but I want to nuke where the ocean would go. I'm just debating doing the titanium, but I don't think we... Oh, we do. We have an asteroid. So we do the asteroid for $2, and we get $3 back because it's an event. Yo. Then we nuke. Right in the nook. As much as I'd like to get this plant income, I'm more interested in getting the physics complex for next turn. And even that, more than that, I'd rather get farming. We don't have a way of... I could generate some funds by placing this greenery here. But we need 14. We need 1 heat bump. Or we need to buy adaptive technology. Oh, Lake Marineris is a bad card anyway. We're not going to get $10. Ooh, okay, I'm going to do the Tropical Resort because we're going to get a free heat bump anyway. And I'm being cocky. We have 2 heat bumps coming. We're not being cocky. We're being just. I can buy an ocean for $8, so I don't even... There's so many... Like, we're just good in so many ways. And now this is a weird one where I'm like, Cloud Seeding gives you 2 plants towards winning the game. And another 2 plants at the end of the game. And it's just not worth it. You could just buy greeneries. And on the same token, like, farming isn't that valuable. The only thing that differentiates farming is that it's worth a lot of points. And bushes is good too. How many microbes do we have? This would be 1 plant production. See, like, that would be bad. But bushes gives you 2 now and 2 after. That's $2 per plant. I would pay $2 per plant. That's $16 greeneries, right? Let's overpay for you. Before I screw anything up, that's 2 points. Nice. Mars University? Well, I screwed up by not buying that first. Oopsies, because I literally would only have done better with it. I don't want to do Lake Marineris. Well, it would have been 2 points, which is strictly more useful than Archaeobacteria. Oh, I have viral enhancers. You know what? That makes me happy with my decision, because now Worms is $6 for 3 plants. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I should have grabbed other cards. I can't imagine an ocean being better than 3 titanium. Let's get a card with it. Titanium down the drain. Get rid of the card that cannot be played. If I play this, I can play that. It doesn't help me win, though, and it's only 1 plant production, but it's a point. It's a pretty cheap point. I'm a big fan of cheap points, but like, I think I just need to buy greeneries. Like, do you guys see how needy we are on the greenery front? Oh, I can't buy one right now. Well, I could sell. Okay, in that case, I am gonna do this. 2 energy. Then I get to get rid of this card, which allows us to look. You know, card cycle's valuable. Miranda Resort. The interesting thing about Miranda Resort is that I can play it for free because I have 2 titanium, and it actually gives me like 3 income. So like, that's fine. It's fine. It's good. Points per Jovian, point per city, plant production per plant tag. I mean, these are worth it, right? This one isn't. Well, yeah, it is, because I can use steel. Let me draw a card for $2. Nothing's going to be better than physics complex. Don't at me. Well, unless we could have won the game by doing a thing. We don't want this. And we'll draw 2 cards. Mostly bad, but there's a point on this, so we just have 30 steel left over here for some reason. This is a good spot for this, because if we ever did build a city here, it would be very lucrative points-wise. I don't think we're going to have near enough money to even really talk about it. This is generation 14 after all. And we are needy of the greenery. Just watch me do every one of these greeneries and slowly lose a little bit of myself as I look at our money. Just dip a little bit. Now here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, we are $1 single dollar short. If we sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, we get $5 more. That gets us to 22. For 22, we buy a... We have heat! We have heat! Yes! Thank you, Lord Almighty. Oh my god, I thought we had lost a run. I was like, I don't want to lose a run. Not like this. I'm so close. I was doing the math. I was pointing the math at you. Look at this. We get this one with titanium. We throw a city down. Everyone's happy. We get $2 back. We got $2 back from that because we have rovers in this game. We do solar because that's some stuff. Yo. So I see that we have predators that would technically be worth a point. I see this spot for a greenery, but we can do it in the post phase. There's not a way for me to get enough money off the board anywhere, from where I can tell, that I could get $2, let's say, from an ocean placement. That gets me to 6. Sell both of these cards, 7, 8. Right? There's just no way to get predators, so... Ooh, I thought I clicked on the one below it. Again, it wouldn't have mattered, but it spooked me. So we saved this run. We saved this run. Did it look pretty? Here you go, neutrals. You had the city in the right spot to screw with me. But how do I feel about this? I don't know. Do you feel good about it? Like, it was good. Like, we won. We won. We did not, get a 60-point total. In fact, we got 115 points. That's ludicrously good. What happened? Victory points, 41. How many Jovians did we end up with? Like, I didn't think we were actually doing the Jovian strat, but I guess I had water from Europa, Ganymede Colony, and Io. Am I insane? Did I just have a huge run and feel like crap about it because I didn't have enough cities on the board? Like, wake up! That was awesome! Oh my god! I hope you enjoyed. I mean, maybe not that last little high-pitched squeak thing, but I hope you enjoyed otherwise. I sure did. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Cheers.